Welcome to the Round People, a myth for contemporary times. Storyline credit to the brilliant thinker Plato. The Symposium is a Socratic dialogue by Plato dated 385 to 370 BC. The dialogue is one of Plato's major works and is appreciated for both its philosophical content and literary qualities. Please enjoy my adaptation and illustrations. The Round People. Our tale is born of ancient lore about a people who are no more. They were similar to us, but not the same. Round People was their name. They had two sets of arms and legs, it is said, with two faces placed opposite upon one head. Their bodies were round just like a sphere, to match the parents who placed them here. To the male round people, the bright sun gave birth, while the female round people came from the earth. The androgynous round people, who were half and half, came from the moon. Please do not laugh. Because of their roundness, they rolled all over the land, quickly tumbling head over heels and hand over hand. Growing enormous, their strength doubled too. With all of this power, their foolishness grew. One day, they decided that they no longer needed the gods. They rolled straight to Olympus against overwhelming odds. When they got to the mount, they started their climb. Their size made them slow, so it took a long time. Lord Zeus then explained how the little round people threatened his power. If they did not strike fast, it would herald Olympus's final hour. Hermes the messenger saw the attack first. Into the halls of Olympus he suddenly burst. He called out to King Zeus that danger was near. Zeus ordered him to summon the other gods here. They must be destroyed, shouted Ares, god of war. Then their malarkey won't challenge us anymore. But if we destroy them, wise Athena began, we won't receive prayers from them ever again. Without their prayers, our powers will cease, and those of our enemies will surely increase. While Zeus thought and thought about what he must do, the round people rolled to the gates, ready to burst through. At last, King Zeus found another way, just as the gates began to sway. He ordered Queen Hera to bring him his bolt. It was time for Lord Zeus to end this revolt. Zeus flailed with rage, attacking with force, hurling bolt after bolt, intending destruction, of course. When he was through, they were all split in two. Zeus looked down at his work, grinning from ear to ear, for they were halved in strength, so there was nothing to fear. The round people were battered, tattered, and torn. They worked together to be reborn. Because they were split, they doubled their prayers. Empowered by numbers, they tooted their horns. When they revolted again, Zeus would no longer be Lord. Zeus ordered the people to be spread through the land, so they never again could form such a dangerous band. Several years passed with the world still at peace, yet contrary to thought, their prayers did not increase. An incredible sadness settled among this new race. So Zeus again gathered the gods to the same place. He announced to them all that the situation was dire. If nothing was done to Hades, the people would expire. Demeter reported that they no longer planted crops in the fields and that they could not survive winter without a bountiful yield. Poseidon explained that across land and sea, I continue to explore, but he added sadly, I no longer know what it is that I'm looking for. At this point, Aphrodite said, well, the answer is plain. They search for their other half to be whole once again. This idea was met with silence and many a blank stare. So the goddess of love continued with words true and fair. Lord Zeus, said Aphrodite, with your bolts you tore them apart. You not only severed their bodies, but also their hearts. Dispatch my son Eros with his special bow. He will seek and strike each with a mighty arrow. These arrows work just like a beacon, you see, and guide two lost souls back into one harmony. Zeus nodded his head because her plan was most sound. And so Eros dove from Olympus towards mortal ground. Eros flew over the land, and his aim was true. When each one was hit, they instantly knew. They found their other half and were made whole. They now have two bodies and one common soul. This is why men of the sun seek out another male, and females of the earth seek out women without fail, while a girl of the moon seeks out a moon boy. When each finds the other, they are all filled with joy. Thus, the new race was saved by an idea from heaven above. For who can think of destruction with hearts so full of love? Courage is contagious. Thank you for taking the time to watch my video. Together, we survive, and together we will build a brilliant new future for all of us. Watch out for each other out there.